Welcome back to Monster Market's official channel where we showcase some of our in-store games. This time we're looking at some stuff from our recent Sunday locals. This happened on Easter, so this game actually is Bruno Forage versus Bruno Oliveira, some Bruno on Bruno action. On the right, Bruno Oliveira actually took on the challenge to make a kind of an Easter-themed deck. Although I think we unfortunately don't get to see most of it here. It was kind of based around Cherubimon and the kind of rabbit look. On the left, Bruno Forage playing the Machinedramon, Chaosdramon deck there. And you kind of get that signature start there with the ultimate connection. Just key card for making this deck work, essentially. Discard some of those machines and cyborgs, or I believe it actually might just be machines for that card. But anyway, getting some of those in the discard, drawing a card, gaining some memory, and those being in the discard really helps later when you go to play that Machinedramon and can throw the sources underneath, or the Chaosdramon even. So, really just does everything you needed to in that deck. And on a first turn, when you would be starting with, say, 0 memory, that can boost you up to a 1, let you get in a cheap evolution, or pass the opponent to 1 if you're doing an evolution for 2. So, really nice card. Really works in that deck. On the right, it looks like he's kind of falling into a rookie rush here, which, as I mentioned, I think is going to stop us from seeing the actual Easter theme of this deck. But I think it was what he had to do. We see the Grumblebon on the left, obviously not going down Tamer. I don't know if he plays black Tamers in this deck. I don't recall seeing one, but I assume he must if that's in there. Maybe if I pay some attention to the discard pile, we'll see something. And I think here we get another rookie, but then the setup with the double Kari here. That's what any player playing Kari likes to see. Is at least 2 Karis there, so any swing is going to pass turn, or at least reduce the opponent's options. Alright, so we go into the Chaosdramon tower there, which just wipes that board. That setup of all the rookies, not happening. And I believe there was a little discussion around this point where he was like, you told me you had no board wipes. And the Chaosdramon is definitely a board wipe. I believe he also just straight up plays board wipe options, so goes to show, don't trust what your opponent says. Going into another Machinedramon here. Yeah, I think this wasn't really panning out as he liked. Not seeing the Machinedramon hard played to the table to put all the sources underneath. We get a scoop from Bruno Oliveira here. It was just after that board wipe, he knew he wasn't coming back, and he didn't want to waste everyone's time. So, right. So going into game 2 here, we'll see if he changes up his strategy. That rookie rush didn't seem to pan out from the first one, but against this deck, where you can really get some massive blockers in that Machinedramon or that Chaosdramon, a wide board might be your best setup. So we'll see if he tries that again and just hopes to not get hit with the board wipes. The Pulsemon, it's a great little combo there. That Pulsemon line can do some real great work if the Pulsemon's able to get jamming and push through 2 securities, or if you just get lucky. Kind of like the last game that we had on our channel there with the Ogremon that was able to hit for 2 if you got lucky. The Pulsemon, I think, does it a little better, just because you can get the jamming from the Pulsemon underneath if you're at exactly 3. With the Lobmon, he looks at that top security, decides not to put it in his hand, so he saw something there he liked, I would assume. Ultimate connection, gain some memory, another ultimate connection, gain some memory, draw. It's just, he's just going, he's drawn, trying to find that line, it looks like, because, well, there we go, a rookie to get some more draw power. That's just what I was about to mention. Another Grumblemon played right onto the line rather than a tamer. And a full board of blockers here. He just does not want that rookie rush to happen. And Bruno Oliveira is definitely pushing for it. Spiral Masquerade, getting rid of some of those blockers. Yeah, nice choice. That Mechanorimon's going to be devastating against this, so just got to get it off the table as soon as you can. Metal Tyrannomon, helping him do a little search there for some of the key pieces, and double Machinedramon. He's at least got the Machinedramon in hand, which is nice. Probably hurts a bit to see the other go to the discard already, but could be a lot worse. No targets for the Metal Mamemon. And here we go. We see the Bulkmon starting to work. Yeah, he likes that it got through that first one. Hits for the second. And there's the fist. And another fist. But I think he's pretty happy with that result. I would be too. Wiping out the entire security in one turn. Still got some attackers for next turn. And we'll see how the Machinedramon deck can respond. He goes into the Chaosdramon instead of the Machinedramon. Wipes that board there. Yeah, it makes sense, because he would have to empty that, and he couldn't do both the Machinedramon and the Chaosdramon this turn, so he had to do that, but, you know, we get a swing for a game anyway. Okay, and then going on to our third game here. It's now tied up at 1-1. So this deck on the right, this supposedly Easter-themed deck that was actually... I was there when he built it, just right before the tournament. It's performing, I think, maybe better than he would have expected. That being said, it is working around a lot of the same core principles as a lot of the yellow decks, playing with that purple Kari as well, for example. It's just going an aggro kind of like Pulsemon line route rather than going the recovery route, which is something I like to see. The recovery, I feel, has gotten a little tiring in this meta. Some of the games dragging on a bit long. Feel free to disagree with me on that one, let me know. But I'm happy to see the more aggressive yellow builds. One of the beautiful things about this game, I find, is that the games go really quickly. Someone asking for them to pass their phone there. That's what happens when you're doing this live in shop. It's not a pretty recording just for content. Our content is real. I was trying to just control the table here, keep it clean, because the multiple swipes in the last game certainly hurt. But it looks like he's not having a lot of luck, because that egg's still sitting there, and yeah, you can see him checking the discard there. I don't know if he's getting all the targets that he needs to make this deck work. Blinding Ray for some memory there. Gains memory from the sources, so he's just really getting memory. This a memory blocker would have really helped out on the Machinedramon side of this, but and that new card from BT7, I forget exactly what it's called, something Pulse. Really fun for these kind of combos. There goes another one. Just restand attack over and over again. So this Antilamon here swung 3 times in one turn with just ever increasing DP. Really cool card if you can pull it off, but it's very finicky. Obviously, you got to be exactly at 3, and you got to be able to pay that 2 memory and keep swinging. In this case, it worked. He had the sources to keep gaining the memory because he was exactly at 3. That's exactly what this deck is supposed to do, the whole Pulsemon gimmick. Something I really like, and I'm excited to see them build on in the future. I know our next set is going to have a green Pulsemon line instead, but I would really love to see them expand the yellow Pulsemon line myself. Get another blocker, but one is not going to be enough here. Let's see. And there's the Mechanori. So the Mechanori could theoretically block a lot of these and keep standing, but I think the situation is still a tough one to be in. Yeah, there's the Spiral Masquerade. Going to take it out. Yeah, just leaving him wide open. And so here we go. First swing. Gains him some memory again. an Ultimate Connection. Yeah, if he hadn't gained that memory, that would have been the end of the game. But as it stands, he's going to be able to swing for game and close this out. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this one here. The Easter deck winning out against the Machinedramon. Fun to see these two decks here. But join us for the next one. Hopefully we'll have some more good content for you, some cool new stuff to see. Cheers.